As a man, it is for you to take care of your family. You're the rock. And if you feel like you're incapable of doing that, it weakens you. 93, I joined the Navy. I was on a ship called USS Trenton LPD-14, and we harbored Marines. It was called Operation Restore Hope in Mombasa, Kenya. Getting out there, actually being able to serve my country, and to really see how people always say that America is so blessed, that firsthand that we are. I met my wife, the love of my life, in the mall in New Orleans called Lakeside.
When I first met Erron, I thought he was handsome. he, it was just something about him that drew me to him.
Shantae to me was almost like heaven sent. She looked beyond my mental illness.
Erron's benefits were being held up because of recertification.
I told my landlord that, hey, my check would be late or the rent would be late. She just decided to give me eviction notice. I was shocked. We had to go live with family, different sides of the family. And me and my wife realized that, the kids being away from us and from each other, it just wasn't working. So we decided to come together, and coming together what caused us to live in our vehicle.
That was the most important thing, was to be together.
At Volunteers of America, I work with homeless individuals and families and connect them to affordable housing. It's important to keep the family together because we don't want to have them face more challenges than they're already facing with being homeless.
Living from day to day with uncertainty, it's almost like a black hole with no light.
I was most afraid of the police or child protection knocking at the window to take the kids.
Whatever it was that we needed to do, we had to do it, and it had to be fast.
I would go to truck stops to take a shower. We had the EBT card, but we couldn't get hot food.
I see these cases quite often, but my heart went out to those kids.
The kids was embarrassed because they lived in their car. They had to get their clothes out the bag. So, of course, they wasn't doing their best in school.
Not having that decent bed to sleep in and get ready the next day for school. Not having a decent place to take a bath, to be clean. Not having a home to have a good cooked meal, hot meal. I think that's the hardest part as a parent, to see the kids suffer that way.
Sitting there in the truck at night, just me being in the driver's seat with my wife and kids in the truck, I felt almost helpless. A lot of crying when they're not looking or sleeping.
Depression starts sitting in, anxiety, tiredness because you up not knowing what's going to happen.
Whatever the parent go through, that child's go through. So in order for them to get that help and get out of that situation, we got to help the family as a whole to get them to where they need to be. And it's just hard to see, families out on the street like that with nowhere to go.
Without Volunteers of America, my illness would have probably took control of me. Imagine a mother worrying about her kid's mindset and hers as well, and whether my husband's going to take his life or not. No. Yeah.
I might have been raising, my family by myself.
There was a lot of moments where I thought I would just give in. Then I thought about, my kids need me. My kids need me.
I am so proud of him. He was just, that backbone that we needed to keep us together.
My wife proved to me that she's very strong. Very strong.
It's a wonderful feeling to go in there and walk through that unit with that family, and they feel as if I have a home to stay tonight. I have somewhere that's stable. I have running water. I have heat. I have a bed to lay in. that's priceless.
It was a relief to find somebody who seemed as if they didn't judge you on your situation, your circumstance.
When you deal with the families, when you come in there, you put yourself in their situation. You say, this could be me and my family. And you do all you can do to help that family.
There were some caring people out here, and Miss Sharon is one of them.
And she was just that saint that we needed.
Volunteers of America made that possible, where we can have some relief and we can grow, and have some happiness and some stability.
Erron was able to go back to his mental health appointments, get back on his medications, and the kids was doing much better in school.
My son went from failing to straight A's. A year from now, hopefully we'll be homeowners. That's the goal. Own a house, man, a big yard, for the kids.
When I talk to Erron now, he's more in good spirit. He's chipper, he's laughing. He's a complete different person than when I first met him.
I hope for my kids, this causes them to be driven. And also to be compassionate towards people. Be all that you can be, but also be in position to help someone because someone helped you.